progress has been made. Progress has been made. You may have noticed by the fact that there's a complete change of graphical style to everything. I lost pretty much everything. I didn't have any of my settings, any of my backgrounds, all the art, everything from that. Vamoose. So, fresh stuff. New beginnings. A little quiet versus the game. Thank you. I will check that now. I'm glad you said that because the game is obnoxiously loud for myself. So, let me see if I can adjust this. Yeah, it's back to square one. I'm afraid with everything on here. It's all get the sound settings right, get this right, get that right, the display right, all the bits and pieces. How's that, buddy? That's about 50% difference. So we'll start at 50. We'll go down to whoa. We'll go down to 10, 20. We do it in increments. We'll get back there. We'll get back to the way it was. What I need next is a portable green screen that I can fit in a laptop bag. You know, something I can sit on the back of the chair. Oops, let's get rid of this one. You don't want the camera one? There we go. Oops. This is surprisingly difficult to use up on a joypad to jump. It's not really well designed for it. Hey, come here. Oops. Come here. Oh, there we go. Right, finally got to the second stage now. Well, second part of this. Ah, I missed it. Oh, what a noob. I gotta go all the way back here. I will complete this damn game. I've had this game lots of years. Let's go with the integer of lots. Lots and lots of years. And never completed it. Determined to complete it. Complete these damn games. All of these games. Every single one. That's going to be a lot of streams. Oh, not if I'm looking at the chat. Alien greetings! So, in case it wasn't completely obvious, my goal is to get through all of those pesky games that have been sat there for, let's just say, more than 2 decades. We won't go into exact numbers. And I'm going to complete the damn things. I'm sick of it. Oh, go away from that one. Pesky games. Well, not a chore so much, but more like one of those nagging little things. Like you've always wanted to try bungee jumping, but never found the time to do it. Let's think of it that way. It's one of those things you just have to do. Yes, gotcha. Got it. Right. Oh, where's the... Oh, tips and hints on where the exit is for this level would be good, thank you. If anyone can remember. Right. Don't I just have to get all of the gems? Or at least enough gems to complete the level? I think I do. 14 to go. And I missed it. Come back. And we have joypad now. Yeah, we have joypad. Reasonable joypad. It's worth playing back through these just for the sound. Music on the old games. Fantastic. Can't beat it. And And now I've got the start point right where I don't want it. Thanks for that. Thanks for that. This is not as bad as Manic Miner. If anyone can remember how much of a pain it was on Manic Miner when you restart on a new screen. In a rather inconvenient location, and the game just keeps respawning you right back in that rather inconvenient location until you're dead. Oh yes, the secret exit. Yum! Oh, the cheeses. Gotta get the cheeses. Yes! Oh, the cheese! Oh no. Oh, no. Gotta get the button again. Where's the button? Boop. There you go. Oh! It's gonna be a long road. I've got a very large library of games. This is going to take a while. So how's everyone liking the new graphics? So I say new graphics, the new old style graphics. Watch out for stabby things. Indeedy. Stabby things bad. Gemmy things good. Right, I need that before I make another mistake. There we go. Ah. I've got all the gems. What now? I forget. It's not bad, is it? I'm quite chuffed with it, considering I threw it together in record time. I'm quite pleased with how it's come out. I will make some tweaks and improvements over time. I'm going to make hopefully a style for each platform to play on. This is obviously Amiga style. There's one more balloon. I don't know where it is. I forgot you did that if you fall far enough. I'm going around in circles. I cannot see where I'm supposed to go. I honestly don't know where to go. I'm lost. I'm gonna have to look up a guide before I can get any further with that game. I can do a sneaky preview for everyone. I've got a couple of different styles. So, boom, there we go. So we've got the slightly more 8-bit style. And then we've got the I'm backing the 80s style. I think we'll go ahead. We'll pause that for a second. Let's see if we can get a game that I can actually stand a chance of getting somewhere with. What have we got? Tough choice. Tough choice. So many games I want to play and complete. Did I ever complete that one? I don't think I ever did. Got pretty far with that one. Oh, see, what I want to do is, well, it's going to take me a little while to do it. I want to set up like polls and like a high score table sort of thing, and get all of the games queued up, and everyone can see which ones we have and haven't done yet. Yeah, let's get back on the old Bob's Bad Day. broken it. I've broken it by going full screen. Didn't want to do that. Yep, got it back. There we go. Meow. It's funny, these introductions, they must be coming on to 30 years old and I can still remember every single one of them. Oh, not funny, did ya? Oh yeah, I'm rolling around.
That was funny, wasn't it? Oh yeah, I'm rolling around. You will be, Bobby lad.
XLG, yeah, you can't beat a bit of Bob's Bad Day. I can't find my code book with all of the level numbers in, so I'm just gonna have to play through it. Right, disc 2 pulls it. Disc 2, disc 2, disc 2. There we go. And press button. You actually have button now. Have button must play. See if we can get further than I did yesterday. See, the problem with a lot of these old games is I didn't have the time to sit there and do a massive multi-hour playthrough. You know, I could play a little bit at a time, but... Hang on, has the sound gone back up to maximum? No, that is actually 20% volume. Wow, this game is loud. Okay. You actually have a filter on the camera that can make my head spin around, so that would... I don't want to make everyone say. You fall upwards. Gravity is normal. It's amazing they got away with most of it. A lot of these songs, these renditions of songs, were not in the public domain, but they just did them anyway. That's why David chose all the classical songs for Elite, actually, because they're nice and easy in the public domain. You can't really get sued. Savvy. Plus, classical music goes well with space games, doesn't it? No more stabby things. No more stabby things. Completing 30-year-old games. Somewhat more useful than the current UK Parliament. Oh, how topical. Come on, Bob. Here we go, Bob. Come on, Bob. Playing a 15-year-old game, maybe? Oh. Guesses. Give us a clue. Give us a clue. First name or first letter, maybe. Publisher, something like that. Gotta give us a clue. Come on, where's the exit? Come back. There you are. Ah! Right, what level are we on now? I gotta need to take note of the level codes underneath, and we can restart where we left off. Somebody wants to sing. Right, I'm gonna have to pause this very quickly. Yes, game pause. Yes, right. BRB. Racking my brains, I can't think of one. Blue Light was a developer. Ah, that bugged me. There you go. Currently the most watched game on Twitch. I'm not even sure what. I was muted again, yeah, sorry Aramis. I'm getting used to all the new keybinds they've had. The most watched game, not Blizzard, WoW. Oh, you play WoW Classic. WoW Classic, there we go. How are you finding it? If I'm correct, and you are playing WoW Classic, how are you finding it? Because I did... Ah! Ow! Ow! I did download it and have a go. Shush. Little man's here in this game. No bouncing, just rolling. Ah, but
I am armed.
an arm, yes. There's a live arm behind me. Hence, one of the reasons why it's been difficult to stream is finding the space to do it without interruption. You love WoW Classic. You had not played WoW before Classic. Yeah, I'm getting. See, this is the thing. A lot of people, I think, who have not played the original or not played any of the newer updated things like that, they're coming back to it and thinking, "Oh wow, this is you know, it's new, it's an interesting game." But a lot of the really old players like myself who distinctly recall the game in its original form, not that impressed with it. You know, not that it's bad. It's just that, you know, they don't understand why there's such a fascination with WoW Classic. And I think I fall into that camp because I do remember it being the way that it is in Classic, and not that it's bad. It's just that the live game, it's got much better quality of life features. You know what I mean? Like being able to find groups and things easier, and everything just works the way you expect a modern game to work. I think that's. Yeah, it's a contentious one. It's a contentious one because I know there's it's obviously a big push at the moment. A lot of people are really keen on WoW Classic, really enjoying it. And I'm not saying it's bad. It's just I look at it and think, well, I can play the I can play the current version of the game, and that's great for me. So, game is really loud. It is, isn't it? Hang on. Let me knock that down. Trouble is, each game seems to have its entirely different volume as well. So let's try that. See, here we go. Oh, I need button. There we go. I did turn the game settings down as well. Not game sounds, the the floppy disk sounds, which, as fun as they are, they do get no. Oh, it's slow motion. That still seems really loud to me. I don't know about you. Oh, good. Much better for you. That's good. That's good. That's all that counts. I can put up with the obnoxiously loud music. That's fine. Whoa! Right. Where is the exit? There we go. You can say that about retro games. Why are you playing Amiga emulator games? Modern games are so much better. There's a sense of nostalgia. Yeah, nostalgia I think is the big draw, which is why I went back and gave it a go as well. Definitely. People like me, you've never played through like Simplicity. Yeah, and I agree. I definitely, it's a nice taster. It kind of gets you into the game, and I think that's how Blizzard have framed it. Is it's a nice way of getting you into the game and trying it out for the first time. Because I think once you get to the end of level 60, I think it just turns and says, "Hey, try the full game now." You know, which is like, okay, fair enough. So they're using it almost like a demo version. Ooh, not much time. Yeah, it's not this bad. I think it's a different experience, and you know, you can get a lot of the same experience out of playing the core game anyway. You know, it's just faster. You know, you just zip through those first level levels, and to be honest, simplicity is not really the best argument. Not knocking it down at all, but the original game, it had some real crazy complex things that just weren't as easy to get your head round as the current game. I can't reach that last coin, come on. Gotcha. No, I want to slow down. There we go. You're in the beta test for a while. I could never get into it like some people did. Yeah, I know. It's again, it's to each their own. I think it's the thing that I found really annoying was a lot of the annoyances have come back with classic, like the first person to tag a mob gains all of the benefit of doing that. They get all of the credit, all of the XP, all of the rewards. So you've just got people in the starter zones queuing up to kill mobs that they need to kill in order to progress. And I found that because the server was so busy that... Oh no, can't do that, can I? I need to... There's a... No! Did anyone catch the last... Never mind. Right. Put that on now. Yeah, it was tricky because... it took me 30 minutes to do the first quest merely because the server was so busy, and there wasn't, you know, necessarily anything they could do about that. The areas are not so great. Yeah, I know. I've heard that it's died down quite a bit since, so I'm kind of hoping that it's going to continue on that trend, that it becomes a bit more easy to progress. But again, it's things like that. It's like you shouldn't have to wait. It's like you want to jump in and play a game, fine. It's, to me, it's too much of a price to pay for the benefit of where people are saying, oh, but there's more to encourage you to group up with people and be social. Great, that's fine. I always like that as an option. If I wanted to group up and I wanted to be social, great. Yeah, I could do that if I wanted to, but being forced that you have to do it because there's no way you're going to get a tag on that mob that you need to complete that quest to get to the next thing, unless you're in a group of people searching to get that mob. That just seems crazy. I don't know why people would enjoy that. It's just painful. The devs forgot that bows needed ammo in the classic game. You're soloing most of it, yeah. So yeah, see, this is the thing, Alien, and this is why I find it difficult. Is I very much prefer to solo a lot of those things. I don't enjoy the forced multiplayer aspect of a game like that, which is odd, I know, because it's an MMO. You know, it's kind of supposed to be multiplayer. That's entirely the point, but being forced to do multiplayer, I think, is the key distinction. Now, that's the bit that I don't like. If it's up to me and I have the choice to play multiplayer if I want to, but I don't have to if I don't want to, then fair enough. There we go. Having to rely on people is a pain sometimes. I know. Schedules never match up. Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing which I find just really frustrating with that sort of experience. It's great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's just a pain. You can't solo things. Saturnine greetings. Yes, now with image, very microscopic image, but you know, I don't know about that. I'm looking a bit more grizzled and grey. That's not anisotropic lighting on the top of my head. That is genuinely the colour. I will go back. I'll do a highlight of the last level code I got on Bob, and I'll write it down. I want to try and put some kind of like board up above of games and progress through those games, percentage complete as we get through. I don't know how many of you remember this game. I played this one to death. Hang on, let's. Done it again. Muted myself and walked away. Yeah, I'm gonna let the intro play through, I think. Da, 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 da. Ooh. Do I have a Stream Deck? No. I did consider getting one at one point, but that was before everything turned to crap. So, anyone can make out? Can anyone make out what that in the background? That is one of my projects. Okay, yeah, that's one of my projects I've been working on. It shows visually if you turn your mic on. Yeah, it would be handy to have that notification. Like I said, I still need to work on the layout and I want to put a frame around this, and lots of things I still need to get done. Virtually all of this artwork I scribbled together myself in a couple of hours yesterday. So I do need to patch it up. I do need to fix it up. But I'm gonna get all the settings working, get all the notifications and things, all those bits and pieces, all those lovely things that everyone else has, which look great. I'll get them. I'll get it all back up. I forget the difference. Is it just? Just try it on normal. I don't know whether I've ever completed it on normal. The thing I liked about this game is the code for the levels. I did work out a sequence in some of it because I noticed that the amount of health you had left at the end of a level would affect the code generated. I wanted to get back into streaming as well. Yeah, it's just been a tough couple of years. This kind of unexpected, but you know. There we go. Oh, nailed it. Nailed the jump. You gotta dabble in it. You may have noticed my my good buddy Dan. Call each other. Yes, he's my bruv. He's practically my bruv. We grew up together, so like chalk and cheese, but we get on well. He has started streaming now. He's mostly doing miniature painting. I don't know if any of you guys are interested into that sort of thing, but yeah, he's Mini Painter Hub. If you want to give him a follow, I'll give him a ping, see if I can get him to come in the chat. Actually, this game is Benefactor, which I think I've taken the discs back to the shed now. This was awesome. I love this game. It's kind of like a puzzle platformer. I like the kind of like lemming sort of style of the little creatures that you have to save. Is Felipe doing painting as well? I should have to get those guys together at some point. You don't think you ever saw? Oh, mate, you've got to find this one. Try and dig it out on some retro emulator site or something like that. See if you can find out Benefactor. It's really good, really great. It's lots of like puzzle elements. You got the kind of timing you have to get right on like some of the levels where the little characters will just walk along. You've got no control over them, but you've got to get to from point A to point B before they walk off a cliff or something like that, and you're limited on the amount of time to do it. I think I liked it because at the time I was just coming over from the NES, so I was really enjoying the platform games, and this had this like really interesting element of not only the fact that it looked fab for because it was a 16-bit game, but it had the platform elements in it and the puzzles. I just really enjoyed it. It was a nice combo. I wish this was the sort of thing I wish they would do like a really good remake on it, but you guarantee they make it 3D, they would ruin it. "70% of the Omni Discord is..." Yeah, I really do appreciate you guys coming along and supporting me. It's been absolutely fab to just get everyone, everyone back in the chat again and seeing familiar names. It's lovely to have that support. It really is. Like I said, it's been tough, but to have everyone keep asking, where's Crash, and hoping I'm well and everything like that, it's meant the world to me. I can't express that enough. I don't want to get all soppy. Missing 40. Yeah, I do miss all the guys myself. Actually, all the guys and gals in the Elite world. I need to try and reconnect with a few of them. Amiga OS 3.1.4 came out almost a year ago now. I really do need to catch up with the Amiga news because they didn't the license change owner again? Because I know at one point they were going to make, was it the 4.0 version of the OS, and there was a whole new motherboard and set. Sorry, dog, stop it, dog, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Silly dog. A whole new motherboard and everything because they transferred the license, but I need to catch up on that. Still big issues over who owns OS. Yeah, that was the last news I read on it, but I really need to catch up with my Miggy news. I can't call myself a true fan not knowing. Oh, how do I do the? Is it roll? There we go. I'm trying to remember all the moves. No. Do I go that way? Or do I go that way? If you pick up one key, it's no use. This is the thing where you gotta be crafty with the puzzle aspect of it. Is if you get the key, sometimes they will open two different doors, and if you let the wrong one out, you'll end up getting yourself stuck. Fight between who's that? Cloanto and Hyperion. Yeah, that's what really annoys me with things like this, is people just kind of clamour over the name of things without actually considering the impact of what they do. And there was a secret entrance around on one of these levels. I didn't know all of these at one point, but you could click on the background and there'd be a click on the background. You know what I mean? Press the fire button on the background and it would unlock a secret door. I will find it. Right. Yeah, it's annoying. It kind of reminds me of... oh, thank you for the link. I will save that. That does remind me, actually, that's another thing I need to do, is the old chat bots and all those kind of things. Get all that set up. So people can allow links and all. I think you guys are all my moderators anyway. Yeah, so look at all those swords. The Knights of the Round Table. Yeah, the kind of battle going on there with the Amiga, it reminds me of some of the other things going on, like, I don't know if you guys remember Carmageddon. Clotano produce Amiga Forever. Ah, right, and there's a C64 version, but they own the rights for the older kickstarts used in the emulator. Alien, why are you sad? What's up? Don't be sad. It's happy. Crash is back. In spite of all the hideous chaos going on in the world, I am determined not to lie down and take it. You're not chatting too much. No, you're not chatting too much. Carmageddon, yeah. See, that was an interesting thing. I never understood the difference between a developer and a publisher when I was younger and I played it. But Stainless Games were the developer. SCI, Sales Cursor Interactive, were the publisher. They withheld the rights after Carmageddon 2 and prevented Stainless from making their next game that they really wanted to make. And then it just turned into an absolute nightmare. It took years for Stainless to get the license back. And SCI, I mean, they really didn't care for the game itself. They just like, how much money can we make out of it? It wasn't until it got to the point where the franchise itself was pretty much worthless that they decided to kind of up and sell it to some person. And I think what happened was Nobby from the Carmageddon guys, the Stainless guys, managed to sneak in and acquire it cheap. I remember you got the remaster of Carmageddon. Yes, the max damage version came out not so long after as well, which was absolutely fab, really good. I shall have to do some streaming of that one because I really enjoy that one. One of the only games on Steam that I've 100% achievoed as well. Everyone has swords. Oh, Alien doesn't have swords, right? Okay, how can we mod Alien? Right, 1 second. Mod Alien. There we go. You're a mage, not a warrior. You have a sword now. It's a mystical sword. Let's just say it's an enchanted sword, so it still counts. Yeah, you can add mod yourself if you want. I honestly don't mind. It's a bit of fun. Right, now which one of these guys do I let out? If I let this guy out, he will run straight to the exit. Yes, I've got to get this guy out and chuck him up so he steals key for me. Yep, too late. Yeah, it's funny. I started off, when I first played WoW, I started off with the intention of playing it with a mage because I thought that would be the class that I would enjoy the most, like the complexity of learning all the spells and all that kind of stuff. Didn't enjoy it. Ended up finding out that my favourite kind of class to play was actually rogue. So I get that a lot now. So when I'm playing games like Deus Ex and things like that, I prefer the stealth aspect of the game. Right, you can run to the exit yourself now. You never played WoW? It's worth a try, Saturnine, if you can get like a cheap trial just to give it a go, see what you think of it. But I can't recommend it if you're the type to get severely addicted to things. Nah, don't, because I get carried away and I have to get all of the things in it. The Achievement Hunter's nightmare because it's such a massive game. Yeah, Arma. So that is one of the big turn-offs for it. The monthly subscription thing is I still don't think it's great, especially that they charge the monthly subscription. They charge you when there's a new expansion pack coming out as well. You have to pay the additional overhead of that, and then they've got all these in-game transactions you can do as well, like buying special mounts and things like that. It's crazy. It is a money scamming pit of despair. It is. Not that it isn't fun to kind of interact with people. XOG, you like the hunter because of the pets. You're an SWD creature handler at heart. Oh, yeah, I did like. I had a quick play with Hunter. I wasn't as good at it, so I kind of left that tune to the side. Oh, hang on. Right, this level's got a little grey dude on it, I think, if I recall. Right, you can stay in it. Right, can't do anything with you yet. Right, need to put you on the thing there, cranking the handle, then we can climb up to there. Right. Okay, we will get there. We'll get there. Addicted to addictions, we have to be careful. Yeah, that's the problem I've got. they've made billions off that game and it's greedy. Yeah, it is. That's one of the things that really annoys me with it. Is they're just continuing to siphon money off the top of people for it. You were fighting him. No worries, Ailey. No worries. Let us know what your class is, what server you're on, and things like that. You can well, you don't have to. You can whisper to me or whatever if you want to. I'll have to send you an invite or something. Oh, what's he gonna do? Is he gonna go? Is he gonna go the right way? Please be useful. Yes, he's gonna go that way. Right. I need to assist this guy to get the next key. What's the matter, buddy? Doggo's going a little bit nuts. So, EA are the master trying to get money off you for in the Sims. Yeah, I did get a couple of the DLCs for the original Sims, but once I tried Sims 2, and it was a reasonable improvement, but not enough for me to kind of go rushing to get all the expansions, and I didn't bother with anything past Sims 2. You never tried The Sims? Ah, Aramis. So this is actually this is an interesting. Oh, I'm not paying attention. Boom, boom. I love how these little guys can get away with not being chomped up, and I have to duck. Yeah, it's an interesting thing. I was chatting to other people with their Amiga collections, and seeing like what games they have compared to what games I have, and it's funny how you got that overlap. There's the games that everyone always has that game, you know, everyone's got this one, everyone's got that one, but some games it's like, oh, what's this one? I've never heard of this one, you know. It's quite interesting. Oh, you're on the Pirate Village EU server. You have 2 mains playing as your mage. Awesome, awesome. I will snap that out of the chat, and I will send you a request. I don't think I'm on Pirewood Village, but I'll check where my main is. I did have a quick play on Classic. I didn't get very far. Maybe like level 6 was about as far as I got. Like I said, that took me like all day to do that because it was just so slow, so crowded when I first went on. I think it was like the first or second day of Classic coming out. Speedball 2, yes, Speedball 2 is awesome. You remember when EA stood for quality and great games? Yeah, Saturn 9, and yeah, how many 100 years ago was that? I know it seems a lifetime ago now that they were good at one point. They genuinely were. They made they made D-Paint, didn't they? They were responsible for D-Paint on the Amiga. I'm pretty sure they were. Bindlestep! Hey, how you doing, buddy? I hope you're well. I know you've had some health concerns recently. I haven't spoken to you much. I hope everything's going all right. 20 years ago, yeah, probably about that long ago when EA last did anything useful. All right, Alien, we'll figure something out. I mean, I don't mind transferring a character if it's a better server to be on. To be honest, like I said, I haven't made much progress. I could probably make a new character, not an issue. Up and down, plodding on, about the same here, which is why it's been a long old time without me streaming. But I am putting my foot down, getting something back for myself, doing what I like to say. That's good. It's good to see from you as well, my friend. Ah, Human is on there. Ah, wow, that's it. I scrap my character, and I should join you on the Pywood server then. Gotta do it, Aramis. You can't take all the rubbish that life throws at you. I wish I've put it in the garage. I could show you guys my latest hobby, little contraption I've been working on. I will. Why is that showing that there? What is the? Is there a door that? No, I can't remember where all the secrets are. I've got to go and do it. Dan needs some good vibes and love hugs. Oh, I hope he's all right. I haven't spoken to him in so long. Like I said, I lost touch with so many people. I think Ed was my main contact at Frontier, so once he moved on to Bethesda, I kind of fell out of contact with a lot of the peeps at FD as well, which is a real shame. It was nice to see Revian in the chat here last night, though. I don't know how many of you. I think it's common knowledge who Revian is. I don't want to give the game away if he doesn't want to be outed, but yes, Revian is a good pal. Yes, I thought there was a secret there. See, 25-year-old knowledge. We all miss Ed, yeah, we do. He's on to bigger and better things at Bethesda now. Hopefully doing well, I hope he is. See a couple of things on his Instagram every now and then, thinking, you know, living the life as it is. Right, let's leave that there and figure out what I need to do, because I need to get the cog. You stopped watching the FD streams when Ed started taking a back seat and not appearing, and then it moved on. Yeah, it just didn't feel the same, did it? As much as you know, they continued. The rest of the community team, they carried on doing a good effort to keep the streams up. It wasn't the same feel, isn't it? It's the man maketh the stream. I'm probably going to get loads of people saying, that's sexist. Welcome to 2000 in current year, where you can't say anything without it being taken out of context and blown out of proportion. The non-gender defined person maketh the stream. There we go. I don't give a shit. Did that drop the cog down? Right. Right, I believe little gremlin dude up there needs the key in the cog in order to fix the broken machinery, the broken ladder down there. Just about the entire FD team for Elite has changed. Yeah, a lot of them have changed. Sandro, I know, has changed. He's gone over. Obviously, Michael Brooks went over to the Jurassic World. It's a different world for sure. Things change. I think that's the key thing. It's not to sit and rest on. There we go. Right, is he gonna? What is he gonna do? Right, he's gonna go there. I don't want to drop down if I'm gonna get myself stuck. But all right, let's try it. You don't want change. Does that make you a conservative? Oh no, that's the evil dude. I don't want to let the evil dude out. They're a pain in the... Oh. They get themselves killed and then you can't complete the level. Is he gonna... Oh no, he doesn't go through the door. Right, I've got to throw him up. Right, okay. This is just the introduction, so it's not as bad. Right, now I need to open this door for this dude, so he can fix that. And I think I've put the ink in too early because it's going to waste it on him. Damn! You're hoping to see Ed in Bethesda streams from Gamescom, but nope. No idea how he's getting on. Yeah, I know, that's the trouble, isn't it? Oh yeah, he will hold on to that. There we go, let's go grab the grey dude. It's kind of difficult to stay in touch with people if they're not in the public eye. You just don't know what's going on. Don't know if he's doing well. I assume he is. I mean, I've seen on his Instagram he looks chuffed to conkers. His post was something along the lines of played this game 20 years ago and now I'm with the team making the next one. Obviously Doom behind him. I was like, not jealous at all. Bindlestiff. This game is Benefactor on the Amiga. Fantastic little game this is. Oh no. Oh no. I've gone and screwed myself. I have. Oh no, because I need to... Right, if I pick you up... Right, I've got the cog. I'm going to have to take some fall damage. Drop the cog on this guy and he should... Yes! Right, fixed it. Yes, Benefactor on the Commodore Amiga. Fab little game this was. Kind of like a puzzle platformer back in the day. And it's such a shame that there wasn't a sequel or, you know, taken up by... another developer at a later time, because it was really good. I'd love to see a game like this come out now. Miss games like this. Nice, simple puzzlers. Great little art style on it as well. Right, you're going to drop down. You're going to need a Jimmy up there. There you go. You're going to need the same. Up you go. Oh, yeah, Jimmy. Right. Oh, and Bindlestiff, how are you liking the new layout as well? I threw this together really, really quickly, but trying to go for that retro vibe. I will clean up some of the edges and fix some of the frames and stuff, but we get it now. Vikings on the SNES. I may have that one in the collection. I'll check that out for you in a minute. I do remember that. It was kind of like a puzzler platform type crossover, wasn't it? Not the same art style, but the new Oddworld is similar. Oh, I need to try that. That's yeah. Classic. Cheers, man. Yeah, no, it's like I said, I threw it together pretty quick. I wanted to get a whole bunch of different various art styles and things like that. I just quickly played around with a couple of filters and stuff to give it like the so you can have the 8-bit style and go back in time a little bit, and we can come forward to like the 16-bit, slightly more modern. Thrown together stuff is better than 90% of Twitch. Well, that's a wonderful compliment. Thank you. I think that's like having to work with what I work with, if you know what I mean. Just got so used to just having to do the best I can with like 0 tools. Was it there? No, it wasn't there. Better than anything. Well, I don't say that. Don't say that. I'm sure if you put your mind to it, you could do something similar. I just love the pixel art style. I did. Where's my guy? There's my guy. I redrew my guy for the first time in about 3 years, and I can afford trainers now. I've got trainers. Look. I've got trainers. To realise my little dude had no shoes on for like 3 or 4 years. I don't know why I went with that style originally. There we go. Right, I don't want to let you out yet because you're a pain in the backside. Right, how do I... Oh, no, I didn't know. Do I need... Hang on. If I stand on there, it makes the platform. He hits switches which are bad switches, but in this case, I want him to hit this bad switch. So let's do it. Let's do it. If I break it, I break it, and we move on to the next game. That seems like a fun rule. If I die, we move on to another game. Otherwise, I keep playing until I complete it. Still need a speculation panel. I do, don't I? Good point. Yeah, there we go. I thought he would. Right. So even though that was a switch I wanted him to hit because it was an X on it, he's like, yeah, I'm going to be evil. I'm going to hit it. Right. So I leave him here. Give myself a chance to run. Got to give myself time to get up here. Get over there. Oh, not much time. Not much time. Oh, I ain't got time to... Never mind. There are ways of doing this so that it's not so much of a mad dash. No, I'm not going to get him in time. Right, I will check the chat again in a second. This is kind of a timing critical moment. I'm not going to get him, am I? He's going to run past. You son of a bitch. No. I'm going to have to... Oh, I don't care about the full damage. Let's just get it. That was a lot of full damage. One more hit and I'm dead. But if he's going to go good now... Right, don't yawn. There we go. Right. I can check the chat now. Baby Crush is all grown up and got his first set of shoes, yeah. Exactly. And jeans, and changed my shirt for the first time in 4 years as well. I was thinking of having loads of different shirts on because I got so many t-shirts. So I was going to make my little character and just have like a random t-shirt. Could have gone full Tom Hanks and given him just a red shoe. Yeah, and put a beach ball floating, what's that, a football floating next to him. Wilson! Shadow the Beast in the list of games to play. I will dig through. I believe I have that one. Elements of Pitfall to it as well. Yeah, it does have that kind of vibe to it. Do you know? Oh, I do have some 2600 games. I might have Pitfall. I will dig that one out as well. Gotta get that one on there. We'll have to do a complete playthrough of all of these games. Magic Pockets, fab. Gods, yes, awesome. New Zealand Story, never had that one, but I knew a lot of people who did it. Parallax scrolling. Oh, Mech Shadow. Oh. See, that's what. See, I've got to make this entire segment above animated now. I'm going to make it into like an MPEG and just get it on a loop. Just get my little dude floating along. I have all this like random characters like Dizzy and a bunch of lemmings scrolling across, just randomly going through. Got to do that. That's going to be a long project. I will get that sorted though. I got to do that. Stream material for years. Yes, it is. See that? There's a method to the madness. Right, where have I go now? For a moment, you thought I haven't changed my shirt in years. Well, it's still technically an Elite T-shirt. So people might say that, you know. Oop. Oh no! Oh crikey! I do need the silver key, but I don't want to. Right, let's leave the gold one for now. Okay. Whoop. Come on, jump off. Is it down? There we go. Ah, no! Yeah, I was meant to do that. Oh, nearly. So nearly got it. Now I've run back down now, I can't use the aerial slide again, that sucks. I love the little detail. Like, see those little pixels that drop down? Just that first time you go on that platform, you get those little pixels of dust drop down. I love little details like that. See, you miss things like that in games these days. You don't have those little details. Another World, yes, I do have that one. Classic. Flashback as well. Awesome games. Gotta love them. If you play Dizzy, you may drag Omni out of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. What? Which version? XLG. It's like Specky. I've got Treasure Island. I had the. Yeah, I may just go find that in a second and complete this level, and then remind me once I've completed this level. I have the entire box set Dizzy collection. I'll go fetch it. It's in the box in there. I forget whether there is a secret exit to that, a secret doorway to that little section below. Oh, cool! You've been doing some image editing stuff, have you? Now, what sort of things are you? What tools and tools have you been using? Treasure Island all day long. Yeah, Treasure Island, the old scuba mask, making sure you arrange all of your items in your inventory so you don't take the scuba mask off and drown. And yeah, classic. So the question is, right, so Treasure Island, which platform? Because I've got it on Specky. I think I've got it on the C64. God, little dude can't jump. Seriously? Come on. Specky, Mega. I think Mega would probably be the cleanest version to play if we wanted to do it. Don't hit me again. Switchblade was a good one, yeah. Are you using GIMP for this? Yeah, I use GIMP for a lot of like static image editing stuff, but I haven't done a lot of animation things on it. Oh, cool! You're doing the I've heard some rumors about this movie thing going on. Yeah, Turrican 2. Turrican 2 was fantastic. Although I kind of had a weird introduction to that series. I think I got Turrican 3 before any others, and then didn't go back and get the other ones until later on. I don't know. Yeah, there's a way of doing animations in Game Paramount. So I think you do it as like layers. You do like for each frame of animation, you do like a numbered layer, and there's a way of exporting as an animation. Right, I'm gonna pause that for a second, and I promised I will go find it. I remember to unmute this time. Oh, we have a face. 1 second. There we go. Someone was watching, yeah. You have to warn me if someone sneaks up behind me. Where did we get to? GIMP was an image editor. You can make a lot of images and use video rendering program to make it into MP4 animation. Yeah, I have done something similar. I did some GIFs and things before. I'm just trying to catch up with where you guys were chatting away. Always trying new things to widen your image. Yeah, it's good to play around with tools and kind of get used to these things. I agree with that. Blender is good for 3D. Yeah, I've used Blender for a bunch of 3D. I don't want to give too much away, but like I said, working on the art styles, I have been playing around with some 3D editing. We'll get them. Glasses, can't see. It's Dutch and 3. Unacceptable delay. I know, Bindos. I know. It's terrible. Again, this is one of the reasons why streaming has been so difficult the last couple of years. Continuous interruption. So anyway, as I promised, the right way up. The original 5-in-1 collection. What have we got now? The original Dizzy, Fast Food, Fantasy World, Treasure Island, and Magic Land as well. Insert tape. Press play. We will get onto that. We get Omni over. I've spent days and days going through the entire archive collection and backing up virtually all of my games. Legit retro. I mean, I do have the hardware that I could physically stream directly from the actual hardware into thing, but it is a real pain to set up. You need all this space. Emulation is just so much more convenient, and I can switch and change games quickly and things like that, and load them quickly. It can be a 40-minute stream watching a tape load. Unless you're into that kind of thing, I mean, yeah, you can do it. We can go a little bit more upscale, as we were talking about WoW earlier on. See, Alien? I am legit original owner. Have the original box set. I won't go showing my product key on there for people. There's definitely nobody who wants to sit watching tape load except for the tape load saying, whee! We can put that on. We can go fully 8-bit. If I get to the end of this level, actually, we will write down the level code. And what else were we talking about? We were talking about classics. I like to keep all of my things. For nostalgic reasons, you do it with the sound on. 40 minutes, a bit long for C5. Yeah, true, actually, yeah. I think that's an over-exaggeration. It felt like that. Right. Oh, this level's starting to get complicated now. Not so complicated, it's just trying to remember all of the aspects of these levels. Whee! Right, I need to do this bit in one shot. Come on, there we go. That's just me. That just seems delayed dropping off those. Nostalgic reasons, do it with the sound on for about a minute. Oh, okay then. Not because I want to torture your eardrums. Ah! bit's hard. That bit's hard. Okay. Did anyone catch the code on that last level? That certainly didn't work. That certainly didn't work. What's that? No, I'm not going to put Disk 3 in. Stop loading. You could look into WHD load for your Amiga emulation, load games onto hardware and play them. Yeah, I have looked at trying to bundle them all into a custom workbench build. I will try and do that. It'll certainly make the disk swapping a lot easier. I know there's a lot of packages which already do the WHD load stuff for you. Predator on the spec, he had to pause midway through. The amount of times you left it load, come back in the end of the tape, and midway splash asking me to press play. Yeah. Full reset and rewrite. Yeah, I know, mate. I know. It used to be such a pain. Right, let me go back onto pause for a second. Let me get that. Let's see if we can get this in. We're going to get Omni in the stream, are we? See what happens. Okay. See if we can go fully 8-bit. Ooh, no. 1, 2. No, I just broke it. Hang on. Graphics failed. Let's try that again. I did have all this working. There we go. Oh, the scaling is bad on that. I don't like the scaling. Okay, let's fix this. Technical issues. Right. 360 doubled. Boom. No. Quick. Who's quick on maths? 360 trebled. Yeah, we can do that. 365. A little cleaner. Oh, I don't like that pixel doubling. I gotta fix that. That's just unacceptable. Unacceptable. No, we're gonna have to go for a smaller border on that, I think. I did have all this set out, but right, 720. Set it to that. There we go. Fuse. No, I have used Fuse, but this one is ZX Spin, which I've had more success with. It just seems to work a little better. Let's get it loading now. What did we agree on? Was it Treasure Island? I think it was Treasure Island. ROMs. Nope, not ROMs. ROMs are the actual ROMs. Dizzy. Treasure Island Dizzy. Oh, we wanted to see the loading, didn't we? Okay, let's go back. Insert tape. Let's do it properly. Oh, I don't think I have Treasure Island as a... I've got it as a snapshot. I don't have it as a tape. I can't do the loading. That's obnoxious, isn't it? Let's turn that down a little bit. That's why you like the C64 tape drives, because they stopped. Yes, they did. They were clever enough to stop. They had their own processor built into the tape drives, didn't they? Oh, sorry, Amos. In case I wasn't very clear, it's ZX Spin I'm using for this one. And I just noticed how bad that background is for the text chat. I need to fix that. Commander NSR2, greetings. I'm going to try and stream as much as I can. It's pretty much going to be hit and miss as and when I can do it. Check again. More people, yes. Kempston joystick. Do I have my Kempston fire or let's see if I can remember. Is it ZX? ZX. See, look, it's coming back. It's all coming back. Z and X. Space to jump. Enter to pick up. Coin behind there, isn't it? A protected species. Better put that back. Classic. Right, move the treasure chest. Plonk the treasure chest over there. I'll tell you what we do. We'll play the old Dizzy 2 on the Specky. Gotta play it. Original and best platform. And then I'll switch it over to the Miggy after. And we'll see the improvement in graphics performance. Gotta love the old color clash. Gotta love it. Last time you played this, you walked right. I think the first time I played this, I walked to the right, straight into the water. So, what? What did I do? Oh, don't I need the how do I? I can't remember how I open the chest on this. Not the chest, the grave back there. There's a way you can open it. Oh, don't go under the trap there. It's not portcullis. No. Don't go under the trap there and immediately jump into the trap there. And it just no, one more go, Exegete. That was a mispress of the keyboard. We'll just you know. That was the thing. It was unforgiving. These games were so unforgiving. You accidentally press the key slightly 1 pixel to the side, and that's it. No mid-air correction of your jump. No forgiveness. You dead. The games were so much harder, yeah. No checkpoints, no saves, just boom, you dead. Right, I need to jump from... Yes, there we go. Okay, and there's a platform up there. I can't remember whether I need to go up into there first. I think I have to go to the left. I'm pretty sure I have to go to the left. No. Oh, that was so close. I thought there was another one around. That's a good job I checked. That was nearly another spike trap in my face. Coins. What was the purpose of coins? So did you have to collect enough coins in order to... Blasting it. Yeah, we need the... Yeah, got to go up through the trios first. You love the multiface because you could save your game and take and keep the progress. Yeah. Right. Oh. Come on. No, can I not get it? No, I've got to go around. Can't get it there yet. One of them I know there's something you need to do to pull down some of the platform. Isn't that item over there? It's like a copy of it's like Spectrum magazine or something like that, or I can't remember now. See, the trouble I got is I'm looking at this and I'm thinking of it like what's it called? The Fantastic Dizzy, where they kind of merged all the Dizzies together into one giant cross-play compendium of Dizzy stuff. And I'm kind of looking at all of the things you could do on that and thinking, well, surely I could go into that hut. You had the game on the Commodore 64, I'm not sure if it was cancelled. Hunchback. You played Quasimodo, you had to jump across the ramparts. I distinctly remember something like that. Sinclair Abuser Mag, that was it. Brilliant. I think you give that to someone to help them pass the time or something. Right, there's a platform there. Avoid that one. Jump up there. Here we go. No, we can't go in there. There's the snorkel. Good old snorkel. Oh, I forgot what that little trumble thing is. There's something you can do to catch him. Okay. There we go. Yay! Rubber snorkel. Whee! Oh, that was probably a bad idea, but no. There we go. Gotta remember to keep the rubber snorkel in the position there so we don't drown. Okay, go back. See, I was rather fond of the Color Clash. I know a lot of people disliked it, but I think it just had a certain charm to it. It's just that distinct sort of look. I know it irritated a lot of people because it was technically not as proficient as other platforms could do with their sprite handling, but yeah. I won't bore everyone to death with the exact reason why it is, unless everyone wants to be bored to death with the exact reason why the memory was laid out in that particular way and caused all kinds of nightmares for people wanting to program things in color. Right, now we has the rubber snorkel. Yay! Right. Oh, Super Robin Hood. Yeah! I actually had that one. That was a really good game. Right, wait for the jellyfish. 0 lives. I just realized this game has like... Oh, no! Okay. As I was saying, I just realized this game has... Oh, really bad audio. I forgot what I was going to say now. Brain gone, dead, completely dead. Right, what is the best version I have of Treasure Island? I mean, if I ended up buying so many versions of those games. Don't think I have it on Dizzy. Ah, yes. Yes, I do. Right, let me just switch it over. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Please load. Why aren't you loading? Ah! Why have you lost? Oh, is that why the... It was loud. That was very loud. Let's turn that down. I think that might be why the graphics settings were broken on the other version, because it somehow copied the settings across onto each one of the frames. So there we go. That did. want to do really quickly is get the... Why is that picked? Oh, it's picked up the wrong configuration, that's why. So fiddly to get all this right. I have to make a bunch of scripts just to like load it all for me in specific ways. Right, that should be a little bit better. But now I've overcompensated on the graphics window side, so. Yep, and just lost it entirely. Yep, lost it. Why has it lost it? It makes no sense. It's there. Technical issues, gotta love it. Hunchback 1. My head is spinning. Right, let's try this again. Let's load up AG8. There we go. Well, that's a little better. Yeah, and I broke the transformation. There we go, reset that. We will get it working. Get it on, is it, yeah, 960 by 20. Right, there we go. Hey, there we go. OBS, why you do this? Exactly, I know. Graphics difference, I know. Seriously, I wonder if I can get them side by side actually. Let me just turn the volume down on one of them. And we'll get them, and we just switch back and forth. Right, turn the volume right down on that one. Plus the fact you got the whole intro animation, everything on there. It's crazy, isn't it? Right. Yeah, I went through and sorted out the... Even the difference in the sound as well, isn't it? It's crazy. There we go. Right, let's see if we can get these side by side. Yes! Haha! We have the technology. So we have old school and slightly newer school. The difference though, the sound, everything about it, it's just a huge step up. I got cursive keys. Right, okay, there we go. Yay! There we go. Snorkel is on a different side of the island. Yeah, I think you're right. They did modify the map slightly for this, didn't they? Ooh, and they added the bees in. It's interesting to see the progression of where they were going, you know, working for that. It was such a shame they didn't go ahead and make that... Oh, toothpaste is gone, yeah. They didn't make that reboot of the Dizzy coin is behind the door. It's funny, look at the slight differences. That evil trap is bound to be there. It's a bit more obvious that it's a trap, though. No, no, no. Same error. Same error, different game. It hates me. It hates me. Some things never change. Yeah, my incompetence is one of them. I'm gonna, I'm gonna be agonizing over the pixel scaling of this. I'm gonna get it spot on perfect. So you can do all these things to transform it so that it kind of like filters the pixels and things like that. But I don't know. You gotta have the pixels 1-to-1. There we go. It looks alright, but it needs to be perfect. I thought you could get up there. Could you not get up there and... If they change that as well, I'm going to be totally lost now. Aylesgriff! Hello, my lovely. Nice to see you. That's it. I need the heavy weight on that, don't I? Oh, they took out the Sinclair Abuser magazine because that wouldn't have made sense. No, 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 no. Yeah, just testing the physics collision detection there. Yeah. I was meant to do that. Is there anything else I can get up here before I make a leap? Oh, there we go. There's the 10-ton. 10-ton thing. Hello, Aylesgrove. I wonder if Kerrash knows or remembers I shared a fun bus with Ailes. I do. Seems a lifetime ago now, though. What do I do with the magic stone? I don't know, but I do need to move my snorkel around before I go down onto the beach. Right, it's up there I need to go, and then... Ba-da-boom, ba-da-boom. There you go, heavy weight. Boom, there we go. Tidy. Oh, there's that evil spike trap thing. Oh, the wall that you on the left there that you need to. Oh, magic stone. A detonator, isn't it? Is this a detonator? A remote detonator. Can I take that straight into the Gravedigger spade? I wonder what this is for. Love some of the things. It's like, it's so obvious what something's for, but people still didn't get it, so they had to go and make it so completely obvious. It's a spade, and you've already passed by a grave, which looks like it can be changed or dug up. Oh, you need a spade. Oh, okay. Can I use the detonator? Or do I need to go get the TNT done? Is the TNT in the... Yeah, I think I need to put the TNT there. Yeah. Okay. I need to put the TNT next to the thing, and then... Yeah. Yeah, I vaguely remember it. I think it's in the... Is it in the sunken ship? I need your help, guys. You gotta remind me. Oh, I can't go that way, can I? The spike trap's gonna get me. The Fantastic Dizzy was definitely my favourite. I think that was the last big Dizzy game they made. A very purposeful strut he does. He's like... He knows his business. He knows what he's doing. Right, let's leave the old rubber. Oh, leave the old rubber snorkel there. Oh. Gravedigger spade. Do I need that somewhere else then? God, I'm racking my memory now. And the fact that there's like these slight subtle differences between this version and the Specky version, that's frustrating. Oh, go away, fishy. Go away. I want to give it more time than I gave the jellyfish. There's the dreaded jelly. Jelly. Move jelly. Bugger off. Patience. These games taught you patience, if nothing else. Right. Trying to remember where to go. Crowbar. I need the crowbar. Do I need that for the... Is that for the grave or is that for the bridge? Oh. Ah. Brilliant credits hidden in the game. Ah. The official pogo place. A saltwater crowbar. Just in case you weren't absolutely sure, yes, that crowbar is designed to be used in this underwater area. Nowhere else. Don't go thinking it's for another puzzle. It's just for that. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, and you can't do it because you've got the rubber snorkel in the first position in your inventory. You can't. There's the TNT. It's not in a sunken ship. It's in the cave. Vaguely remember it. It's coming back to me, piece by piece, just not necessarily in the correct order. You got to come all the way out of the water to swap your snorkel around. And then, right, I want that one, that one. Oh, hang on. I completely forgot to close the... I had both versions running. Well, there was a little bit of background noise. All the right notes, just not necessarily in the right order. Yep, story of my life. There we go. Alright, the bubbles do allow you to get up. But there is something down here. Come on. Dizzy. Dizzy. There we go. The air pocket. Now, can I can use this as a... I almost don't want to go down into that bit because I can't remember whether you're supposed to go into that bit. Next game. I had a feeling. I had a feeling. There was something about it telling me that I shouldn't go down there yet. I knew it. Should have listened. Should have trusted my instincts. So many games I need to go back and finish though. Oh, what I did get, there was one other set of games I got working. Let me quit out this one very quickly. Let's go on over to... Stay on here for now. Let's get this working. Fingers crossed this works correctly this time. Right. Right. Fingers crossed I did have this working perfectly fine earlier on today. Whether or not it's going to work correctly now is another question. No, no. For some reason the keyboard input's gone. I did have all this working. This is the typical stream technical issues. You get everything working perfectly fine, but it refuses to be alright on the night. Whoa! See, this is totally my bag. This is my forte. This. Another one which I know like the back of my hand. I had something to. I didn't have anything to get back up with it. I had the rubber snorkel, and that was it. Or am I missing the point there? I leave it open to the chat. Which of the 8 worlds should I warp to? Nowhere with that sort of proficiency. Come on out the way, that's it. Your memory is better than mine, you still can't remember what I needed. I remember a lot of it. I don't remember all of it, but I remember a lot of the puzzles and how to get through them. I don't know how far I ever got through that game. I'm not sure if I completed half of them. First Izzy, I know I never completed 100%. I did see, was it earlier this? No, I think it was maybe a couple of weeks ago now. But the world record for Mario Brothers 1 speed run was beaten again. Someone managed to get was it 4 minutes 55 and .279, which was just beat the world record by milliseconds now for the. And that's just crazy. Oh! If you finish with 11 coins, it turns into the special ship. I wanna get on that now. I forgot about that little Easter egg in the game. I don't think I'm ever gonna be at the speedrun standards you see on some of these streams. I mean, that was a monumental effort that like, guy put into that. I mean, he managed to. I think it was just last week actually that he managed to go away and prove that it was humanly possible to do a certain combination of moves that so far had only been done as a tool assist script. So this guy played Mario as good or as efficient as a computer could do it. That's insane. Come on. No, you're going to make me wait until the last level. pain, those ships. They're fun though, the old coin airships. I haven't seen one in, oh my god, a decade? There we go. Come here. Yay. Always used to bug me that it's completely impossible to get every single coin on here because obviously you end up with multiple routes. Ah! And if you're a complete numpty like I was then, no. Am I gonna? No, I'm not gonna get all of them. I got a fair few. I got a fair few. Am I gonna prove myself wrong? Pretty good so far. Oh, nailing it so far. Ah, yes! Okay, I stand corrected. It was very difficult to get all of the coins. Oh, who do I have to beat? Is it Boom Boom? Oh, no, two Boomerang brothers. Ah! Gotcha. And what do we get? Oh, just a star. Have I seen the Mario Maker? Let me check that. Let me check that. I've seen a lot of Mario Makers. The worst ever 1-1 remake in Mario Maker. I've not seen that one. I will check that out at some point though. Right, which world do we want? Which world? This is what I want to get the poll set up so that people could choose things. I also have this I've been working on as well. And I've managed to back up a few of my games. Yay! I'll be looking forward to giving that a try on it. Two, 3, 4, or one of the other ones. You saw a part of a level made in Mario Maker. There was arms that spun around. There was arms everywhere, and the player was threading his way through it. Oh, was that the there was a meme made of that one. I think someone remade Mario level 1-1 and then put all the flaming things around. Oh, it was a nightmare. Are you guys not getting the game audio? I just noticed that doesn't appear to be coming through properly. It is obnoxiously loud for myself. Like it's a problem it's that loud. There we go. Watch the video. Is that the one you linked? Hang on then. Let's make sure it's muted before everyone gets deafened. Because I don't have my sources set up for me doing like playback and showing people what we're watching. So I will get that sorted somewhere. Oh, it is that level. It is. Yes, this is the one. It's a nightmare. The original Super Mario World 1-1, but with big flaming spinny things in all directions, and there's only one specific route you can take, and they've also made it so the level has exactly the number of seconds required to complete it, and that's it, nothing more. 40 seconds of hell. Yeah, I certainly no longer have the proficiency to do this. I mean, they were relatively nice. They took out all of the enemies. Oh, it's torturous. It really is. Oh, you managed to get through with 2 seconds to spare on the level. Madness. Absolute madness. Right, where are we going? Giant level, yes. Giant level, let's go giant level. Go on. Is it up here? It is up here somewhere. Where's the pipe? Oh, you. Oh, you. Cow! Hello, my lovely. How you doing? Good. Puppy! Greetings, greetings. Oh, it's so lovely to see you guys back in the chat again. I've missed you all. I haven't missed these gulpy fish. I should have known I couldn't hide there. It's so retro, even Crash is back. Exactly. You've gone back in time, actually. Okay, so it's not this. You know, this is no longer the. I got so fed up with the year 2019. It was just so rubbish. Like everything's going bad. So it was like, nah, that's what. Let's just go back in time. Let's go back to 1985. It's, you know, so much better. I knew about no, sadly not, Cow. It's making do with what I can at the moment. Not ideal, not the best, but you know, them's the breaks. Nah, it's alright. I'm sure. I know a few people are aware of what was going on, but not something I care about enough to go on in great detail. I pressed the wrong button again. Just jump in the hole. Pop to Gla- I would love to go up to Gla- I need to try and make the effort to come up and see you sometime, buddy. I really would like to see more of the country, and starting from the top down, I think would be a good shape. 5, 6, or 7 in the chat. Come on, which one should we go? 5, 6, or 7? Just for shiggles, for old time's sake. Straw poll. Mm, 3.14. Don't think there's a level 14 on there, you know, so... I am closer to the bottom. That is the trouble, XRG. It's a heck of a way to go. Pie. We need pie. I must check. Is my bruv streaming? He's caught the bug recently, and he's been doing a heck of a lot. I don't want him to burn out. I am concerned he's going to burn himself out. He is. He is. I tell you what, as I have some things to figure out on this and fix some of the technical glitches we've been having, what I will do now, let's go and raid my bruv. Shall we? Shall we do that? I think that's a good plan. Let's do that. Cool. Turn off the notifications. Well, thank you, you lovely, lovely people for showing up today. That was great. It was great to see you again, and I hope to do this more often. I do want to try and get back up to where I was. Well, not in terms of numbers. I never did it for the numbers. It was just lovely to chat to all you folks out there. So yeah, I hopefully get myself set back up, established, start doing some more bits and pieces again. But yeah, it means the world to me that you guys, you know, stuck with me and, you know, kept trying to check out on me, make sure I was all right. So yeah, it is. I don't want to get too soppy, but I needed the support, and you guys were there for me, so I appreciate that. So thank you very much. So let's go on. Let's stay on the happy note. No more soppiness. Let's go on over. Let's go raid my bruv Dan. Let's go and raid him. Ciao.
Viewers, dude, I thought you were actually playing. You just joined. What are you doing, man? You hosted and didn't raid as well. How very dare you?
Oh, good evening.
Good evening.
Evening.
Good evening. Good evening, Robbie.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you, Armas. Oi, oi. Hello. You didn't do the raid. You did a host though, but thank you. We have a new raid thing, but we can't raid. Psycho Cow. Jesus Christ! It is the oldies coming in. The old John's like sort of core crew are coming through. Thank you, Psycho Cow. Thank you very much.